Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. It's Skilljim of course, and this is the colourful table unboxing channel. Today we're going to be unboxing the Rocket Knight set, I guess, from Limited Run Games. Obviously we did a video not too long ago where we had some of the products already arrived, such as the Rocket Knight plush. There was also the vinyl record, maybe some other things. I think I got the game for Switch as well. So this should be the PS5 version, and it should also be a collector's edition. I can't quite remember everything that comes with this, so we're going to check it out. We've got the letter opener of the 7 stars to crack into this thing. Hopefully I don't cut myself this week. And yeah, let's get stuck in, guys. Just a box standard, straight to the point unboxing video for you. I'm not going to waffle on too much this video, or this week. I think it was probably last week I did my last unboxing video, so yeah, let's just as he says, he's waffling, but here we go. So some nice corner protection. This has been in the works for quite a while, right? I feel like I ordered this getting on for a year ago, and look at that, guys, that looks absolutely stonkingly gorgeous. So it says Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked. We've got incredible artwork on the front. Hopefully my sort of video recording light that I've got shining this way. It's normally actually over here, but I've got it rearranged slightly at the moment with my office in chaos as it is at the moment with all the Shenmue World stuff going on. But yeah, hopefully you can see this all okay. Got the Konami logo, Limited Run logo. On the back there's a little bit of artwork of Rocket Knight's head there and what's included. I won't go into that too much at the moment. Let's just crack into this thing, and yeah, we'll have a proper look at all of the items included in this collector's edition. I'd say that you can purchase this at a certain location, but actually you can't, because as is typical for limited run releases, sort of once they're gone, they're gone. So yeah, this is long gone. Long gone silver. But yeah, maybe you can find these somewhere, I don't know, maybe one of the limited run pop-up shops or something, or maybe they'll have a slight restock, I guess. I don't know how this sort of stuff sort of works. Or I suppose your last sort of option is eBay. So if you're a Rocket Knight Adventures fan like me, yeah, this is such a cool collection of the original games. Let's try and get into this carefully. Don't want to damage the box at all. Really, really nice presentation so far. So we've got the sort of original Mega Drive-esque case, albeit it's slightly bigger than the typical sort of PAL Mega Drive hard clamshell cases. This is more akin to, I suppose, like a Neo Geo. AGS, is it? I've never actually owned one of those Neo Geo consoles, but yeah, I believe they had sort of like huge clamshells. I had the Neo Geo Pocket Color, obviously, back in the day, and they had like miniature versions of the clamshells. I love clamshell boxes, actually. You don't tend to get clamshell cases anymore for anything, do you? Which, yeah, something about them I really like. It's got that sort of VHS quality about this, actually, the way it looks. So let's take a quick look at the box art. Very much Mega Drive 1 Rocket Knight Adventures artwork. Spine there, rear, it says reintroducing the mightiest mammal ever to rocket to stardom. Sparkster is back in 3 beloved classics. So you got Rocket Knight Adventure, so Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked contains Rocket Knight Adventures, Sparkster, which is known as Rocket Knight Adventures 2, and Sparkster. So they're like 2 separate games there. So there's like 3 different games, if you get me. They're both called Sparkster, but the 2 separate releases. I think one was on the SNES, was it? And one was on the Mega Drive, but they were actually 2 different games, something like that. So in one package, and tons of special extras, like a new animated intro, a rewind feature, boss rush mode, and a museum featuring never before seen content. screenshots there. So let's crack into this. Oh, we got the... Oh, it's quite a stiff. That's what she said. Stiff to get into. So yeah, very much original sort of Mega Drive-esque. Obviously, it's just slightly larger to fit all this extra stuff in. PS5 version here that we're going to pop out. There's also, is that a steelbook, I think? So everything is included in this clamshell. Whereas typically, like, limited run games sort of do an additional clamshell or Dreamcast case that's got virtually nothing in. Maybe it's got a code in or something, or a keyring. I know, like, the ToeJam and Earl one, I think, just had like a keyring in, or a soundtrack. But this has actually got stuff in, which is cool. So a really nice steelbook. I feel like I might have had the Switch steelbook as well, right, with the previous release. I feel like I've seen this before, and I mentioned the sort of foil shiny look. In fact, I feel like I did that exact thing before, that you could see the shine. Lovely interior artwork there, so that's a nice addition. We've got the actual game case, slightly concaved, if you know what I mean, or convexed. But that's cool. Let's crack into this. Might need a bit of the old letter opener help to get into that. Yeah, see what I mean? Like the front has been crushed slightly inside here, I guess, but that's not an issue. Spin the disc around there. So this is the PS5 variant. It comes with the manual, which I believe also has some of the original Sonic the comics in there. I think it might have the full storyline going on, which is really cool. We did go through this last time, so just quickly: Rocket Knight Adventures, Sparkster, Rocket Knight Adventure 2, and Sparkster. So there's 3 games in here, and like I say, the full Sonic the comic. You've also got a reversible sleeve, so if you'd rather have I guess like the modern day version or the sort of Mega Drive looking artwork, I'm going to go for the Mega Drive artwork. Let's slide that back inside carefully. How's everyone doing? Just filling a bit of the silent space here as we put this in here. I think I asked this last time, but what is your experiences with Rocket Knight Adventures or the Sparkster games on the either the Mega Drive or the SNES or whatever? I was a massive fan of the Mega Drive version back in the day. One of my favourite games actually on the Mega Drive, which is why I've sort of gone balls in or balls deep, whatever the phrase is, with this release. So we've got posterior, it's again slightly crushed. You can see there's like a weird fold there, and it's a little bit screwed up there, unfortunately, which is weird. I don't know how that's happened inside the box, unless it's a quality control issue. Not sure what's going on there. Is that a cloud? It's got some sort of artwork smear there, but it is a double-sided poster. Very unfortunate it's been crushed like that, though. You can see the sort of unfortunate creasing that we've got going on there, but it would be I can fit it on the screen there, a nice piece of artwork. Is that like the original, the updated, what am I trying to say, like the new cutscene animation that they've gone for, but like a still screen from there, and then a really cool original sort of box art Mega Drive marsupial artwork there. Very much feels and reminds me of like a Mega Drive poster actually. But yeah, unfortunate about that fold there. Let's see if we can fix that slightly. There we go. We've also got a soundtrack, the official soundtrack here. So yeah, this is brand new. I don't think I had this with the Switch stuff that I previously unboxed. I think that was literally just a game. And a steelbook, I feel like. Let's take a look at the soundtrack here. Love the Rocket Knight soundtrack. Obviously we got the vinyl record, which we unboxed last time. But yeah, you got sort of a digipack Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked soundtrack. It's got like a spine. All of the the track listings there. Hopefully you can see that. Disc 1 and Disc 2, so like I say, the Rocket Knight Adventures, with some bonus tracks from this updated release, the opening, the title, I guess, the sort of the new cutscene music. The Genesis version / Mega Drive of Sparkster, and Sparkster on the SNES there. Both soundtracks. Oh, that's nice. I like how they've done that. Like I say, this sort of digipack look to it. Let's take a look at the disc artwork. There's disc 1. Okay. And finally, disc 2. No writing on the back of the disc. Just thought I'd check, just because with the Shenmue World, I actually got Shenmue World written on the the back of the disc. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So that all crams back in this clam, but we'll do that later. Let's see what else is inside this awesome box. There's loads of stuff in here actually. So we've got some extra packaging materials. There's a heavy box thing going on here. Let's see what's inside here. I'm hoping it's a glass 3D lenticular thing, is it? Oh, I cannot actually remember what this is, but this looks amazing. It's so weighty, sort of like a paperweight. Look at that, guys, that's sick. So we've got a full-on metal figure of Rocket Knight, or Sparkster, if you want to call him that. He's got a sword, his armour. I'm being very, very careful not to drop this on this glass table, otherwise this video could end in an unfortunate manner. The death of the host. That's so cool. And I noticed we've also got an imprint of the Konami logo on the bottom there. That is amazing. I love that. What an absolutely incredible ornament piece that. Like I say, it doesn't really, probably not really doing it too much justice on camera, but the weight of that is enough to, I don't know, kill a small child if, you know, it fell on their head. Potentially. Right, let's continue with the unboxing. So we've got some more packaging things going on here. I'm going to check out this book first, and just to make sure there's nothing else inside this box, I'm going to pop over here. So what's this? This is Sparkster, Last of the Rocket Knights. So potentially this is a full-sized version of the comic book that is also in the manual. Got a nice comic feel to it actually. I've just designed sort of a comic, well, not me personally, it was Shenson's comic, but I've made it into a physical format. So this is quite interesting to see like what other companies have actually done. So they've got sort of the staple, same style as me. I've gone for more uncoated paper, which is like a sort of an old school comic feel. This is I guess this feels a bit like silk, maybe. I don't think it's glossy. It could be glossy, I guess, but it feels a little bit more textured than gloss, maybe even matte. But it's really nice. It's got a really nice print to it. The colours look nice. Let me just get the manual actually, just to sort of compare the, because I think that had the front cover of this. Let's have a quick check of the colours. It's actually even more vivid actually if you look at the colours. Like the yellows and the oranges have come out a lot more vivid in this print, which is really nice. Yeah, I've just been playing around a lot obviously with digital printing and CMYK colours, like lithograph printing. It's really interesting to see how vivid you can get in some cases. I would assume on such a scale of this has been a litho print, like a litho press print. But yeah, some nice colours I'm seeing in here. It's not doesn't appear to be, I guess it is a little bit mute, if you know what I mean, in terms of the vividness of the colour, but I assume that is just how the comic used to be. Let's compare some of the pages. Let me see if I can find that same page. Yeah, pretty much on point colour-wise. Not a great deal of difference between that actually. But yeah, this is awesome to get like the full just noticed a little bit of a miss trim there, I guess, with the white. You can see how it's been trimmed a little bit off alignment there. Just some things you just sort of notice, unless that's how they've scanned these back in. I'm assuming these are like original scanned from the original source, or perhaps not even the original source. I mean like an actual copy of the comic that they've sort of scanned in professionally and up-resed. I'm not sure if these have been based on the original files or like literally a print, potentially, which is why you might have that kind of misalignment there. But yeah, awesome stuff. You've got the full, how many parts? Is it 5 parts? No, 6 parts even. So you've got the full 6-part tail here. A little bit of strange going on there. Not quite sure what's going on there with the final page. You've got the same sort of page about 5 times if you look at that. So you've got, I mean, obviously that's the inner artwork and that would be the outer artwork, but then you've got an additional outer artwork for some reason. It says printed in China, unless there's also another thing I had to do where when we came to print the Shensung comic, it goes in like pages of 4. So we actually realised, I think we had like a 36-page comic or something, so we had to sort of design, no, maybe it was 38 actually, and the options were either 36 or 40, for example. So we had to come up with an idea for an additional 2 pages, which when you get the comic, there's actually like a sort of a full-page spread of the cover inside in the middle pages that we sort of thought, that's kind of similar to how comics used to be, where you get like a pull-out poster right in the middle. So that's what we did to sort of add the additional 2 pages to take up to the next bracket of 4. So potentially that could be why this is here. They just sort of went for an extra 2 pages of that just to maximise it and get it off to the printers properly there. It's just strange, they could have done something different there in my opinion. It's say printed in China at the bottom of that one, whereas obviously at the bottom you've got the different logos. Just a strange thing I just thought I'd note. Something like I've noticed with producing actual product items now. It's you sort of become a little bit more aware of the processes that go into stuff. Anyway, not to bore you with all of that, let's continue with the unboxing. So we've also got, I'm assuming, sort of a behind the scenes artwork book here, which is really cool. So it says design documents, Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked. Oh, I like how they've done that, like a memo pad page with the tape, really cool. It says Rocket Knight Adventures Resparked, design elements, table of contents. We got forward and interviews, Rocket Knight Adventures, Sparkster, Rocket Knight Adventures 2 Sparkster, and Rocket Knight Adventures Respark. So yeah, real nice, full, yeah, this is actually, no, term escapes me at the moment. I'll think what that is. What's that called again? Because I've just done with the staple. This is, God, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But we've got a forward from Hiroyuki Chiwata, and I'm just noticing the font is actually the same font I used for Oliver Jow, I believe. So inside Chimmy World issue 3, there's an article by Oliver Jow, and yeah, that looks to be the same font we used for that. We've got some of this text is getting a little bit lost in the gutter there. Again, something you have to be mindful of with margins and whatnot. Yeah, pretty cool. We've got the original Mega Drive artwork, Genesis artwork, the Japanese artwork from '93 here, some posters and promotional flyers, some actual character artwork here, really cool drawings. Hopefully you can see this okay, guys, sorry. I'm not even looking at the camera, so yeah, original sketches, then like stickers, which are really cool. Some of the original manual documents, TV advert by the looks of it. Was there a Rocket Knight cartoon? I can't quite remember. I don't believe there was. I think I might just be thinking of the comic, but it looks like potentially they could have made a nice comic out of it. Action figure potentially. What we got now, we got Rocket Knight Adventures 2 Sparks. So this is the, again, Mega Drive Genesis artwork, Japanese, and some concept art from it here. And then Sparkster on the SNES. I'll just quickly run through these things. 94, and then we got Resparked artwork and some of the updated visuals and whatnot that they've used in this re-release. Very cool, some pixel artwork there and some contents, and again the additional page there, printed in China. Nice little art book that. Oh, cool. Okay, so finally there's a framed, I can't quite remember, is it a shadow box? Whoa, sick, man. I do not remember that being an item, but look how cool that is. You've got sort of these Mega Drive Mini-esque cartridges there. You've got one for the Mega Drive or Genesis version of the original game, one for Sparkster, and one replica sort of SNES cart there, obviously in miniature form, which is why I referenced the Mega Drive Mini. And then the logo on the far right there. It needs a little bit of a wipe. There's a few sort of marks and a couple of little scratches on the glass there. But yeah, if you get a cloth to that, give that a nice little wipe. That is an exceptional piece that you can see you hang it. It's got two hangers. I'm not sure why you'd hang it that way around. But yeah, you've got a hanger that way. Yeah, really nice sort of shadow box-esque frame there. Yeah, really impressive. So let's take a final look at everything that is included in this Sparkster Rocket Knight Adventures Limited Run Games Collector's Edition. So you got a cool heavy metal figure, this nice framed Mega Drive Mini cartridge-esque thing, framed. You've got the, actually this is one camera. You've got the original soundtrack double disc CD, you've got the art book, you've got the full-sized comic book, you've got the manual back inside there, but obviously you've got the game, you've got the double-sided poster, the steelbook, the clamshell old style case there, and of course the full-sized outer box that houses all of these incredible items in there. So yeah, that's basically it, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed that unboxing. More videos to come soon from myself. Please subscribe, like the video, comment if you would like to, I guess. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. So from me and Sparkster here, take care and come back in one piece. Cheers, guys. That's sort of swearing, I'll do that way. Peace.